Apples are good, as Strongbow hard cider better. But Strongbow over ice is the best. Enjoying Strongbow over ice with your slow-motion horse? The bestest. Strongbow, world's #1 hard cider.
Hey guys, and welcome to the latest episode of Drinking with the Stars, presented by Strongbow Hard Cider. I'm Rebecca Rosenberg for TheWrap. We're here at Yellowtail Sunset. I am joined by Paul Wesley.
Indeed.
Multi-hyphenate. We've got Vampire Diaries, Before I Disappear, which was the South by Southwest Audience Award winner.
Yes, it was.
Among other things.
Yes.
What are you having to drink?
Strongbow.
Strongbow.
Yeah.
Strongbow Gold Apple.
Is that right?
I believe so.
Okay.
And I have a Strongbow Honey and Apple hard cider.
How's that going for you?
You know, I think that I like this one a little bit better than yours.
Okay.
But you know.
I mean, to me, alcohol is alcohol, but
yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Before I Disappear, again, the South by Southwest audience winner.
Yes.
Which you starred in with Emmy Rossum, Ron Perlman, Sean Christensen.
Yeah,
And you produced that too.
I did. Yeah, it's a really wonderful, really kind of wild, esoteric kind of film that it takes you on a journey. It's really unlike any other film in the sense that it's kind of surreal. It doesn't really, you don't quite know what's real and what isn't. A lot of it is taking place through the eyes of this character who's on a lot of different narcotics, and it's his journey through the night. And it's a beautiful, like, I'd say it's a beautiful dark drama comedy.
Okay, so speaking of dark rom-coms,
yes,
you have another project that you just told me about.
Yes.
Amira and Sam coming out, which comes out in January of 2015. So talk a little bit about that. That seems to mix. I don't know that it seems as dark, but
no, definitely not.
Okay.
It's actually not dark at all. It's a what I would say about that movie, and I'm really proud of it because we made it for no money, just like Before I Disappear, and I really love the idea of independent filmmaking when it goes well and you're able to accomplish something with very little. It's actually more of a, I hate using the word, but it's a romantic comedy, but it has some depth. Okay. You know, a lot of romantic comedies tend to sort of lack the gravitas, and this has like some depth, and it's really some great performances by great actors, and I'm just really proud of it. It's a tiny little movie, but it'll be out in 20 cities or so in January through Draft House, and it's yeah, I really like it a lot. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about it. I know. No, you mentioned it just specifically so that we could talk about it. And I watched the trailer, which looks fantastic. Yeah, it's going to be great.
All right, now we have another project, Convergence, which you are also acting and producing in.
Yeah.
How do you balance the acting and the producing and directing when it comes to Vampire Diaries?
I actually really love, and directing. Like, I actually really love it because. You know, I love acting, and I've been acting since I was 15, and obviously something I really enjoy doing, otherwise I wouldn't do it. But sometimes you don't have as much creative control over what you say or how it all sort of evolves. And the advantage of producing something, which if you can be so lucky to do so, is that you're involved in the creative process and developing the screenplay, and really you're much less of a, it's like, theater is an actor's medium, TV is a writer's medium, and film is a director's medium.
Right.
Those are like the people. And so when you're on TV, you're doing 22 episodes a year, and there's not much time to make changes for lines, and you're just sort of like going with it, which is great. But with producing this, you develop a feature over months and months and sometimes years, and with Convergence, it's a story that my friend, he had the script, he's a good friend of mine, he's a very successful producer, he brought it to me and I said, I would love to do this with you, let's produce it together, and I'll be in it, and we raised the money and we're going to shoot it. We're very excited about it.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
Now it also films in Atlanta, like Vampire Diaries.
We aren't sure 100% where it's going to film, but that is potentially a location.
Okay.
Yeah.
So potentially Atlanta and China.
Right. Yeah. We have to
rumors about China.
Yeah. We have to do a week in China because it's a co-production. So we want to establish some Chinese some of the storylines going to take place in China. So,
oh, very cool.
Yeah, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
So Paul, tell us when we can catch all of your projects. We've got Before I Disappear, Vampire Diaries, and Amira and Sam.
Yeah, so Before I Disappear is right now out in limited release in theaters. It's in I think 12 different cities. Vampire Diaries, my episode is on Thursdays, as everyone knows, and I presumptuously just says everyone knows. Yeah,
it's on the CW.
Because everyone watches the Vampire Diaries, right? No, my episode airs in January. I don't know when.
Okay.
It's the first episode back after the long Christmas break.
Okay, just look for it.
Yeah, and then Amira and Sam sometime in January.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, thanks for having me.